In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a slide on business challenges or business goals. As you can see here, I have created a big mountain and have cut them into 4 parts. And in the background, I have added the world map. You can see here, I've just put the option 1 with the title, and here you can add your detailed text along with the icons. And I have made one more slide with some colorful options. You can see here the same slide, but I have just given some different color options here. So let's see how to do this in PowerPoint. Add a new slide, and I've added the world map using the slide master in the background. Then go to view, enable the guides, go to insert, shapes, select a triangle. Draw a triangle depending on your requirement. Maybe I'm just going to use this much size. Shape outline, make it no outline, and align center. You can see here. Press Ctrl D to duplicate this. You can see here, I'm just going to change the color for time being and reduce the size. You can see here, and increase it a little bit. Maybe this much size is okay. You can see here, and then press Ctrl D, add the other side, and this one I'm just going to increase the size, and you can just using this pointer you can move this side. You can see here, and then I'm just going to add one more, which is the right triangle at the bottom. You can see here. Again, shape outline, make it no outline, and then go to rotate. I will just say flip horizontal. Can you see? Let me just change the color. So I've just made something like this. The next thing is to group this or merge or make it union. Before that one, I just need to add a few more shapes to make sure that our triangles are perfect shape. For that, go to shapes, select a rectangle, draw a small rectangle, maybe this much size. Shape outline, make it no outline, and the width you can make it as 0.03 or 0.4. You can see here, and let me just give some different color to identify it, and just rotating or bending this one. You can see here. Let me just increase the size just to make sure that our triangles are perfect shape. If I cut it, because after I group it or union it, I cannot get the perfect shape. So this is one. Press Ctrl D. I'm just putting the other side, so it looks something like this. So here I want to reduce this size. I will just reduce this size so that it can go down. Yes, and this one also. Yeah, so this is okay. So before that one, what I will do, I'll just select these 4 shapes, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm not going to select the lines, the yellow lines. So just go to format, merge shapes, just say union. So you end up getting one. You can see here one shape. Now with this one shape, I'm just going to cut with this yellow line. So I'm going to add two more yellow lines. So this one will cut from this part. You can see here. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can see here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select the mountain, hold the shift key, select all these 3 lines, or you can press Ctrl A also to do that. Then go to format, merge shapes, and just say fragment. Now once I do the fragment, I can just delete all the unwanted things. You can see here, I don't need all this. You have to just slowly delete one by one. You can see here, you can see the line started. So all this also I don't need. You can see here also, and then one more here. You can see here, if I just change the color, it looks something like this. So let me just delete it. So I've made it 4 parts, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now you can see here we have got 4 different shapes now. Now I'm just going to select these each and going to change the color of your choice. Just go to select the object, right mouse click, go to format shape, and you can use the gradient fill or you can use a simple one color also. Let me just add 2 stops. So one stop, I'm just going to select a light color, for example this one, and here I'm just going to select a darker color. You can see here, and just direction I'm just going to reverse it. And this also I can just select the same thing, or I can go and change different colors also. For example, I want here more colors. I'll just say yellow, and then I can just select a darker color, more darker color. You can see here orange. So you got this shape, or you can just increase, or you can see here. And then likewise you can just come and select this color again, whichever color you like. Let me just put some different colors, maybe light blue along with darker blue. You can see here, and I'll just change the direction. And then this is the last one, and you can see here these are separate one. We have to give the same color, so make sure that you select this, and using the format you can just give the same color. And for this I'm just going to give some different color again, some darker color. I can say, for example, just say red or whatever color you like, and I'm just going to give this color. So you can see here I've got the 4 colors. This also I need to do the same. Let me just select this format painter. Yeah, so you can see here our design is ready. Now if you want, you can give some shadow effect also. Let me just select this, go to shadows, and you can just select whichever shadow effect you like, maybe this one. Here also I'm just going to press F4 key, so it will repeat whatever I did. You can see here. So our mountain design is ready. It's time to add the text. Let me just disable the guides, then go to insert shapes, select a rectangle as a base. I'm just going to add it at the bottom where you can put your headlines or whatever, shape outline, no outline, and give some different color. So you can see here, and then go to insert text box and just say 01, center align, change the font to some good font of your choice, make it bold, increase the size, and put it here. This is 1, Control D, this is 2, again press Control D, this is 3, and Control D, this is 4. So let me just change the numbers, 4, 3, and this is 2. I'm just going to select this and give the color as white. So you can see here, and then you can add some more title here for each option. Title here, and just copy the title for each one. Let me just make it again, use the same font, make it white, If you want, you can reduce the size or increase the size, up to you. And then I'm just going to make it this as a right aligned, and I will just place it here. And again, using press Ctrl D and just copy the title for each option. So as you can see here, I have added the titles for each option. Then you can go to insert text box and you can add your detail text here. So this is, you can just keep it outside. You can give some different color according to the color you have chosen, or whichever. And I'm just going to select the same font, which is Century Gothic, and I'm just going to place it here. This is one, Control D. So this is the second text. I'm just going to put, this is for fourth and this is for third. You can see this one. And then you can go to insert. If you have the icons, you can just go to insert icons, and this option is available only in the higher version of PowerPoint. It is not there in other versions. So if you don't have, don't use it. But if you have, you can just simply go whichever icons you need. You can just select the icon. See, you can go, you've got so many icons. So let me just select one icon, which is this, and then I'm just going to select some more icons like this, you can see here, and just say insert and just paste it. So I'm just going to paste this one here, for example, this one here, and I will just rotate the shape. Yes, and this one in the beginning where he's climbing, and this is our goal. So you can see here, with the simple shapes, you can make some beautiful designs, infographic slides in PowerPoint. If you want to do some animations, you can do some animations. If you have some icons of trees or plants or whatever, you can just place it here, and you can make some good animations also. That's it from me, friends. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe PowerPoint University. See you soon with more interesting stuff. Till then, goodbye.